Bethlehem. I mean, complete chaos. I've never seen anything like it. You see, Caesar has issued a decree that everyone needs to return to their hometown in order to register for the census. Vendors are selling things like mad. You know, it would take a complete miracle to outdo what I've seen tonight. I mean, a complete miracle. But before I get ahead of myself, my name is Stuart, and this is my inn, the Bethlehem Bed and Breakfast. I was going to call it the Holiday Inn, but I didn't think it would catch on. Anyways, you know, after all my rooms had filled up, I had this young couple come in, and this lady came to me and asked me if we had any rooms. And I told her, like I told everyone else, I'm sorry, but this inn is full. But she said, please, sir, we've been traveling for 85 miles and we're so tired. And my wife, she heard the whole conversation, and she saw something that I didn't see. She saw that this girl was pregnant. And she kind of jabbed me in the gut, and I knew that meant either A, I find them a place to sleep, or B, I find myself a place to sleep. So I chose A, and I told them that they could sleep in the barn. The barn, it's no place for humans, or, you know, it's full of hay and manure and animals, but it's all I had, and they were thankful. And as they were walking to the barn, the gentleman turned around. I think his name was Joe. That's a nice name. He turned around and said, God bless you. And then he put his hand on his wife's stomach and said, because he's about to bless us. You should have seen this couple. There was something just so different about them. Something amazing. The way they treated each other, the way that he treated her. There's only one word I could really use to describe it, and it's a word we don't even use that often. It's the word holy. I know that's an odd word, but you should have seen them. They were just set apart. They were just so different. I don't know how to describe it.
Hey, describe your rooms for me, please.
Pardon me?
Your rooms. I need a place to stay tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry, but this inn is full.
Well, you're telling me. This census has driven everybody crazy. I mean, I wasn't even going to come, but then my CPA said I had to, so here I am.
Well, you're out of luck here.
Oh, come on. You gotta have something for me. I mean, I got money, and I know I didn't misread the sign.
Sign? What sign? I turned out the vacancy sign off half an hour
ago.
No,
not that. The star. I've been following that star for like a half an hour. I just knew somehow it meant vacancies. Apparently, it means unvacancies. Well, you can't deny it. It's shining right over your inn. Ah, come to think of it, it's not over your inn, it's over your barn. But you wouldn't put people in your barn, would you?
No, not even a pregnant one.
What?
Nothing, keep talking.
Well, there must be something that you can offer to me.
I'm afraid all I have for you is a nice cup of coffee.
Oh, I don't think I can. I get a little jittery if I have caffeine at night.
Oh, no, drink up. It's decaffeinated.
You sure that's decaffeinated because it tastes like the real thing?
Oh, yeah, it's decaffeinated. That's the secret of Pharaoh's new naturally brewed decaffeinated coffee. It tastes like the real thing, but it's decaffeinated.
That, my friend, is a good cup of joe. All I really need now is...
Some bread?
Man, nah. That's some good bread.
Oh, yeah, you like that, huh? I got a whole slew of them down at Old Man Moses' deli. You should pick some up for breakfast.
Well, I like it, but I just wish it didn't have all that butter on it. I'm trying to watch my weight.
That is a butter substitute.
It tastes like butter.
Oh, no, it's not butter.
You sure it's not butter?
No, it has half the calories and fat of regular margarine or butter.
I can't believe it's not butter. Well, thank you for these things, my friend, but where can I lay my head tonight? Do you have any recommendations?
Let's see. There's a motel. Yes, let's see. It's the second. No, it's the 6th motel.
Motel 6.
Yeah, it's the one with the lights on.
Well, thank you. Merry census.
Whoa, Merry census.
Yeah. The census, it's the biggest thing that happened around here in years. I mean, it's completely turned commerce on its ears. So, I coined the phrase, Merry census. I even had it trademarked. Merry census.
Oh, I like that. Merry census.
You owe me $1.
So he followed that star, some sort of sign. He believes that star means something. I mean, maybe that star does mean something. I mean, you can't deny it is shining unusually bright over my barn, but... No. You see, my wife, she would look at that star and she'd think, maybe it's a God thing. Stuart, get a hold of yourself. I mean, there's no way that star means anything. There's no way that God has a purpose for that star. What if? No, that's just crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Pardon me?
I know what's going on inside your barn, man. I've been inside your barn.
You smell like my barn.
Oh, no, that's just the sheep. I'm a shepherd.
How do you know about my barn?
Star, man. Star said it all. And then alien angel things. I mean, there I was just minding my own sheep. And my sheep were like, bad. And our alien angel thing here, and it was like, ah! And I was like, ah! And the alien angel said, fear not.
And then what happened?
What?
After the ba and the ah and the ah, and then what happened?
Oh, the alien angel said, fear not, for I bring to you good news of a great joy. For unto you this day is born in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. And this shall be a sign to you. You shall find a baby wrapped in clothes and lying in a manger. And then a bunch of the alien angel things were all over. They were all over! And then we followed the star to the barn, just like they said. And then we walked in and came the baby, just like they said.
How do you know all of this?
It's ingrained inside my head. The alien angel put it in there. And now I have to go and tell everybody I come across. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear anything.
I gotta go.
Merry Census!
You owe me $2.
So that shepherd, so the girl had a baby. And that shepherd believes an angel led him to my barn. That shepherd sees miracles every day, but I've been waiting for a miracle, and I haven't seen any. A real miracle would be God showing himself in the flesh. Now that would be a miracle. But I just can't get past the things he said. I mean, maybe that star does have a purpose. I mean, maybe it's guiding some weary traveler tonight. I don't know. It would take a real wise man to understand all this. Where are you going to find a wise man around here?
Is this the place?
The place?
The place. Come on, I haven't got time to waste.
All right, don't be in such a haste. What's in the case?
The case?
The case.
This is the place.
What's your name?
Reuben King.
King? Stewart.
Call me Rue.
Call me Stu.
Here's my card. I deal in impossibilities.
Impossibilities?
That's my job.
All right, quick brain around. What's in the case?
A barrage.
Barrage of what?
Bulk.
Kind of bulk.
Expensive bulk.
For who?
The baby.
The baby?
The baby in the barn.
How'd you know about the baby in the barn?
I followed the star.
You followed the star?
I followed the star to the baby in the barn.
You followed the star to the baby in the barn in Bethlehem? Possible.
That's my job.
All right, what's your beef?
Can I bounce a secret off you?
And as it leaned in closer, all I could think was, tic-tac?
Yes, thank you. Only 1.5 calories per minute.
Bingo.
All right, Stu. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to be straight. I'm going to be frank. I'm going to be coy. I'm going to be Kirk. I'm going to be Captain Kirk. I'm not going to pull the wool over your eyes. I'm going to lay all my cards out on the table.
Rue.
All right, Stu. The baby in the barn?
What about the baby in the barn?
The baby in the barn is the Son of God.
The baby in the barn is the Son of God? Possible.
That's my job.
All right, let me get my head around this, Rue. How did all this happen?
She said yes. She said yes. And the impossible became possible.
To think, I left the Messiah out in the cold tonight.
That ain't to be you. Well, I'm getting inside that barn. Oh! If 2 of my associates and a drummer boy show up...
Whoa, a little drummer boy.
Oh, little drummer boy.
And what does this little drummer boy do?
He's gonna bang on his drum.
He's gonna bang on his drums.
He's gonna bang on his drum for the baby in the barn.
He's gonna bang on his drums for the baby in the barn in Bethlehem.
Basically.
Beautiful, what about?
Ba-rum-ba-bum-bum.
Ba-rum-ba-bum-bum. I like that. You tell him to bang his drums for him.
Oh, he'll play his best for him.
Ba-rum-ba-bum-bum.
Rum-ba-bum-bum.
Rum-ba-bum-bum. Catchy.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, well, before you go, Merry Census.
What?
Merry Census. It's the biggest thing to happen to Bethlehem in years, so Merry Census.
The biggest thing to happen to Bethlehem and the world is what's happening inside your barn right now. No, don't say Merry Census. You should be saying Mary had the Christ child in a barn after following a star all day. I gotta think of a way to shorten that. Anyway, I'm off to the barn. Bye-bye.
Well, it's all starting now. I mean, Everyone's about to start waking up, and they're going to want food for their stomachs, and they're going to get into their own little worlds. And to think, the Savior just entered the world. What a night. A silent night. A holy night. There's that word again. Holy. And to think I almost missed it. Even in my own house. Rest, child. Rest while you can. For soon your work will soon begin. Speaking of work, I better get back to my own work. So Mary, since... No, Stuart, don't mess this up. Don't make it about money and things. It's about the Christ child. Christ. Yes. Merry Christmas. Yes. Merry Christmas.